Hello friends, hope you are all doing good. My name is Vinith. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is a second tutorial related to how we can do the sprint planning and retrospective in defect management tool JIRA. So I have already created one video where I have displayed how you will be able to do Agile Poker in JIRA. So if you have not seen that video, please visit my channel and you will be able to get more details on how we can do Agile Poker in JIRA. So in this video, I'll be covering the Agile planning and the Agile retrospective. So I have already shown you how we can download the apps for the Agile planning and the retrospective in the previous video. So once we install the app from the marketplace, you will be getting an option for Agile planning configuration. Just click on the Agile planning configuration and just select your project. So this will be the project that we will be doing in the agile planning, and the story point custom field also you have to select. So once that is done, we will go into the project. So this is the project that I have already created. I will go into the active sprint page of the project. So here you can see this is the active sprint, and in the left side you have the board, you have the backlogs, you have the releases, you have the retrospective, and you have the sprint planning. So we will be directly going to the sprint planning. So this is the sprint planning. So it has a couple of sections in that. The first section is all about the team. So if you click on the delete team, it will be deleted. So I will start from the scratch. We will click on the create team and we will provide the team name, and we will click on the tick, so the team will be created. And then we can start adding the persons. So we can have only one team in one sprint, so that's why we will not get that same create team button again. So if you want to create a different team, you have to delete this team and you have to create a team. But it's all about adding people, so you can just add any number of people to the same team. So that's all about the team capacity. Then we have something called sprint 2. So we will be selecting which sprint to be used in this sprint planning. So I have taken the sprint 2 and I have given it the duration as 2 weeks, and I have given the sprint goal also. So this sprint will be of 2 weeks, and for this sprint only we will be doing the sprint planning. Then moving on to the third section, velocity and capacity. So based on the number of people and the number of hours that we have set, we will be displaying all these details and it will be useful in our sprint planning. And after that, it will be showing the number of persons available to the team and which all stories have been assigned to them. So if I click on this name, it seems that no stories assigned to this person, but if you click on unassigned, you can see a couple of stories are unassigned. If you just come down, then you can see there is a sprint already created. So if you don't want, you can delete it, and if you click on the create sprint, you will be again able to create a sprint. And finally, we have the section for backlogs. So all the stories available for the project will be available in the backlog. You have to pick some stories. You can just move the stories up and down using the buttons available in this page. So it's all about the stories available for the project which can be added to the release. So that's pretty much about sprint planning. It looks like a little complicated in the start, but when you have one or two hands-on, it will be pretty easier for everyone. So now we will move into our second topic, which is the retrospective. So once I have added the apps, I got this option for the retrospective. So I'll be clicking on this retrospective link. So it will be taking me to the retrospective page. So here you have something called a new retrospective. So I'll be creating a new retrospective, and I'll be providing a name, and I will be having only two columns. If you want, you can add new. Then I'll be having the preferences details. Just click on the save button. So at the top, you will be getting one section where it says that unfinished because we have not started. So all the team members will be getting the same section. They all have to join. So click on the join button. It will take you to the sprint retro screen. So you have four sections: think, group, vote, and discuss. So those are the four sections that we will be covering. And since I have created this retrospective, I am the moderator. So let's get started. So we have the two columns available. So this will be available for all the team members, and we will start providing our comments. So what went well? So what I will like is tasks were updated correctly in the board. So that is one of the tasks. Daily status updates were helpful in understanding the status. So I have given two uh, what went well comments, and in the what didn't go well comment I will be saying like daily status meeting was taking too long. Some impediments were not discussed correctly in DSM, and sprint review was not handled properly. So since I am the only team member, I can see only my comments. So if there are so many people, then we will be seeing pretty much a big length of comments in this page. So once that is done, then we will have this ready button enabled. Then we can just click on the next. So now we will be into our next section, which is the group. So it's like we will be grouping the similar ideas. So that's the main concept. So you can see that there were some comments which we can be grouped. So I like some impediments were not discussed. So this is something that did not go well, and something like was taking too long. So these two are some negative comments, and these can be grouped together in daily Scrum meeting challenges. And I have grouped them. So now we can see there are four. So these are individual, and this one has two comments. So that's why it's showing four topics. So there will be so many groupings of the comments, and once everything is done, we will the moderator will click on this ready, and then he will move on to the next one. So it will be the voting. So since there are so many comments, so the team will decide which one to be taken into the coming sprint. So actually, since you can see that there are two comments which are related to daily Scrum, some negative feedback, so we will be closely looking into those things. So we will be giving a vote for that. So you can see there we have a vote one, and the others are also good points like the tasks were updated correctly and all those things. So we will be giving the votes for that also. That's a good thing. So once we are okay with that, then we will be clicking on the ready button, and we'll be moving on to the next one. And this is the place where we will be discussing on our topics. So which all topics they feel that it needs to be discussed, they can be discussed. So with this arrow button will help us to move to the next topic, so it will be easy to track which topic they are talking. So since the difficult topic that needs to be discussed is this daily Scrum meeting challenges, so everyone will be discussing on how this can be reduced. That means how we can talk about the impediments in a good way, then how we can restrict the status meetings to 15 minutes, and some action items will be uh, coming after this discussion. So this discussion can be little bit around 4 to 5 minutes. So there will be some outcome, and we will mention the outcome of this discussion. So and we will so it will be coming like this, and we can assign it to the team member. So mostly it will be assigned to the scrum master since it is related to daily scrum meeting, and we will be having the scrum master assigned. So that's the action item and all those things. So once all these are discussed, then we will be clicking on the done status. So once that is done, so it will be showing so what went well and what didn't go well. So and there is nothing no action to be taken since everything was well, so we will not be taking action on that. But since there is an action which needs to be taken for what didn't go well, either we can create an issue to keep track of this in the next sprint, or it's fine since the scrum master is aware of what he can do, it will be it's okay for them. So, but in most cases, we'll be creating an issue and we'll be tracking the progress of the thing. And if you click on the participants here, you will be able to know who all were there in there, and it will be an information for you guys. And if you want, you need something else to be added, then you can always reopen it. So that's all about retrospective. And if you go to the dashboard again, you will be seeing this is the retrospective that we have, and it is completed status, and when it was completed, and what is the pending task that we have, and what is the created task action item that we have created. So, and if you click on this, it will be archived and it will be coming in the archive folder. So that's all about agile planning and retrospective. So I believe this video was helpful to some of you guys. Thank you for watching the video. Have a good day.